Everyone, Caffeine Man here, and I am definitely excited to be going over this drink with you today because the drink is Redcon1 Primetime Punch. Yes, this drink has gotten a lot of hype. There are lots of reasons why the hype is so great on this drink. Everything you need to know is coming right up. Hello again, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And in today's video, we're going over Redcon1 Primetime Punch. There's been so much hype behind this drink, and we are going to be getting into all those details shortly, but definitely don't forget to check out caffeineman1.com. That is my website where you can find out a little bit more about me, but you can also sign up for a newsletter going over what I went over last week, as well as what will be coming up next week. That's called See in the Future. Let's get into this review. Man, hear that? That's my chair. It's been squeaking the last couple of months in my videos. You can't usually hear it with the music playing, but it's the original Caffeine Man chair. Been with me since day one. What's so important about it is that the armrests are right here, so that when I'm doing my review, it's easy to go like this, and it's so relaxing that it's easy to hold the drink in one hand and just relax my hand like this in the other hand. It's become kind of a classic Caffeine Man pose, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do if this chair falls out from underneath me. Hoping for the best. So what is all the hype behind this drink? Well, this drink actually sold out in 21 minutes once it was released on their website. 21 minutes. And is it because it's a super great flavor? It could be. I haven't tasted it out yet. But one of the reasons is because this is a collab with Deion Sanders. Yes, Deion Sanders, Mr. Primetime himself. And not only is this a collab with him, but Deion Sanders now has an ownership stake in Redcon1, meaning he really supports this company. And not only is it a collab, but he's also invested in this company too. And why wouldn't he be? Redcon1 has been doing a great job since day one, and it's not just their energy drinks. Yes, all their energy drinks are great, but they also have an entire supplement line. They are also very well known for their Total War, so they definitely have lots of great products. It's no wonder that they are catching the eyes of a lot of bigger names to help invest in their company. If you do want to find out all the details about Redcon1 itself, you can check out that video right there. That is my original video going over all the details you need to know about this company, the ingredients in the drink, and a taste test of several of the first few flavors. And I have done reviews on all of the drinks since then, so definitely check out my channel and do a search for Redcon1 to find out about any of the drinks that they have. And a huge shout out and thank you goes to Redcon1 for sending me this drink and all of their drinks in exchange for an honest review. I really do appreciate it. I'm not sponsored by Redcon1, so all of my reviews are an honest review for you guys. If this Primetime Punch doesn't taste good, you'll know about it. But I have a feeling it's gonna taste pretty good based on the history of all the other drinks. And what exactly is Primetime Punch? Well, when it comes to fruit punch, you can have a lot of different fruits in your fruit punch, so it's just a matter of which ones you decide to put in there. And some companies have been doing tropical punch as well, but for this drink, they did tell you that they are going for strawberry, pineapple, grape, and pear. It sounds like a pretty good combination to me. I like strawberry. I definitely like pineapple. Grape, it's a good complementary flavor as long as it's not a straight up grape. In pear, not a lot of drinks use pear, so it's going to be interesting to see how all those flavors mix together. I'm excited to try these out. If you are looking to try them out, I heard that they are at Circle K, 7-Eleven, and Heb, but online I've also seen that they are in Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, GNC, lots of other online supplement stores also sell them. And I do know Redcon1 is pretty big at GNC, so you might be able to find it at GNC. But before we talk about finding it, let's go ahead, let's taste it out. And here's the can. Definitely a unique can with the colors on there. You got your basic white background, the big Redcon1 logo on there, but for your colors they went with like silver and gold. And it's always a great looking can when you can put some metallics on there, the nice gold on there. But they do also have a couple little graphics on there. They got the coach's whistle on there, as well as a picture of the fruits that are on there. They show the pineapple, they show the pear. And what's interesting is that even though online they said that it was strawberry and grape as well, they do have some other pictures on there. I actually don't see strawberries or grapes on the can, but I do see an orange and an apple which is very interesting because when you think about fruit punches, those are your common fruit punches. The ones with the apples, the one with the orange, and those tend to be the ones that I usually am hesitant to. The ones that have your common fruit punch ingredients, your standard fruit punches, I'm usually not a fan of. So I'm curious if they just tossed fruit graphics on there. Someone was like, hey, we're doing a fruit punch, put some fruit punch graphic on there, and they didn't actually tell them what the fruits were that are actually in there. So it's a generic fruit punch kind of picture or theme, but I am definitely hoping for what I read online. And I did read that on Stack 3D News. That's where I get a lot of my information on energy drinks, so be sure to check out Stack 3D News. Lots of great information there. Well, let's taste it out. Got ourselves a clear color. And it is a zero sugar drink, as well as having 200 milligrams of caffeine in a 16-ounce can. When it comes to most of your supplement companies making energy drinks, that is sort of the standard. A lot of companies are doing 200 in a 16-ounce can, and some companies are doing 12 ounces, 200 milligrams in those as well. But 200 seems to be the standard number nowadays. Let's go ahead, let's taste it out. They definitely put a lot of different fruits in there. It's definitely a mix of lots of different fruits. Almost hard to pick out certain ones, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. A little bit more. So for your carbonation, you're getting a medium to high carbonation. For your sweetness, I would say you're getting a high sweetness on the low end of high. And with all those fruits in there, you do get a little bit, a touch of acidity that might be pulling back on the sweetness, but it's definitely not an overly acidic drink. It's very, very light with its acidity. And for your flavor profile, I am also gonna say it's a high flavor profile on the low end of high. And the flavors are definitely, it's an interesting fruit punch flavor. They are giving you a lot of different fruits in there. It definitely doesn't really seem to be going the way of tropical punch. I'm not really getting exotic fruits to give you that tropical feel. If anything, there might be one tropical fruit in there, but it definitely goes much more the way of a standard fruit punch. And it starts off with a standard base fruit punch flavor. So if you're someone who likes your standard basic fruit punch flavors, it starts off with that, but then it pumps it up a little bit to give you a kind of a more premium type of fruit punch flavor. And I would have to say that the dominant flavor isn't overly dominant. You can't really pick out on one thing more than the other. You do get a little bit of apple, you get a little bit of the pear. I didn't really seem to get much strawberry out of there. Even the grape, even though I'm not a huge fan of straight on grape flavors, I don't mind it mixed in if it complements the other flavors. And it's very, very, very light in all those flavors. And the one that seems to be the one that picks out the most for my taste buds is the pineapple. And like I said, it's not a dominant flavor, it's not a strong flavor. When people drink this, they're not going to be drinking, oh, that's a pineapple mixed drink. It's a very well blended drink all around, but pineapple seems to be the one that I can taste just a little bit more. Normally I like to try and give you percentages, but it's really hard to give you percentages when it comes to a tropical punch or a fruit punch because they put so much different stuff in there. I would have to say, if anything, I would go maybe 25% pineapple with a 20% pear, and then 10 to 15% apple, grape, orange, any other fruits that they may have mixed in there. It is all extremely subtle, but all together, mixing them all together, giving you a solid drink, boosting it up slightly higher than most of your regular fruit punches. So let's go ahead, let's see where it falls on the Caffeine Man rating chart. And looking at that list, we do have a lot of fruit punches on there. And if this was more of just a basic fruit punch, like I was thinking, it was a good basic fruit punch, it would be around that 8.5. But like I said, they did boost up that flavor. They gave you a stronger amount of flavor in there with a touch more pineapple. I am actually gonna give this an 8.8. because I do think it is a little bit better than your standard fruit punches, because I think those standard fruit punches are more in the 7s and low 8s. And this one is a bit better, just not strong enough for me to hit the 9s, but still a great score. Thank you again to Redcon1 for sending me these drinks. I really do appreciate it. Look forward to everything that you have coming. If you want to see my first review on Redcon1 as well as all the follow-up videos, I will put a playlist right there of all the Redcon1 drinks. If you want to see a top 10, top 20 playlist of all my favorite drinks, you can check out that playlist right there. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.